everybody, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the brand new Void Hunter called the Nightstalker, which by the way sounds cool, looks cool, and it is really cool. I was fortunate enough to go to E3 and sit down for 2 hours playing Destiny PvP, trying out all of the new subclasses. So what you're going to be watching is me playing as the Void Hunter. I'm going to be showing you the new grenade, the new melee, the new super, and I'm going to be showing you the entire skill tree so you can see what's going to be coming with the Void Hunter. So first things first, let's start out with that delicious skill tree. A big thank you to Circuit Board who tweeted me these images. I wasn't able to capture live the skill trees. I did look through all of them and fully inspect them, but I wasn't able to actually get it on film. So a big thank you for these images. They are incredibly helpful. So let's start off with grenades. Two very familiar grenades are actually a part of the Hunter's arsenal. That is the Spike Grenade, which is the same as the Defender Titans, and the Vortex Grenade, which is the same as the Void Walker Warlocks. The brand new grenade that the Hunter is going to be getting is called the Slash Grenade, and that creates a horizontal wall of burning void light. As you can see here, this is what it looks like. You throw it down and then it spreads out in a line, and when people go through that line they get damaged from it. Can't really say how good this grenade is right now. It looks like it might be pretty decent, especially when you're cutting off points or if someone's on a capture point, stuff like that. But it's really interesting. It's a whole different dynamic to grenades, and I'm looking forward to really testing it out and seeing how useful it can be. Now moving on to jumps, we have the double jump, which is standard for hunters, obviously, and then we have the higher jump, and then we also have the triple jump. So this particular hunter does have triple jump, they don't have blink. Now speaking about the super, which is obviously what makes this so awesome, it is called Shadow Shot, where you tether a large group of foes to a void anchor, slowing and suppressing them for you and your fire team. What this super basically does, to go into more detail, is that you can shoot someone with it, and if it has a direct impact on that person, it kills them, and then it basically blasts out in a radius and tethers to enemies that are nearby. When enemies are tethered, they move very slow. Imagine like 10 darkness when you're in the abyss doing Crota, that kind of slow. It's not worth even trying to move, and it also suppresses you. So you cannot use grenades, you cannot use your melee ability, you cannot use your super, and you cannot double jump or glide, whatever it is for your specific class. Now with suppression comes the ability to cancel supers, which is very cool. I actually had this happen to me a few times when I was playing. I was in my Warlock super and someone canceled me out of that. So this is going to be very interesting. You can have a Blade Dancer coming at you and you can shoot them. You can cancel out both the new Titan super and the new Warlock super. It's not a huge damaging super, but it's one that creates a lot of crowd control, and it's one that you can actually save your teammates with. If a Blade Dance is coming in, you can put a stop to that. Of course, if you are a skilled hunter and you become very skilled with the Nightstalker, you can use the super to just grab yourself a bunch of kills. You can put it down, shoot someone with your bow, and you can throw down a grenade, and it can burn people. You can throw smoke grenades, which we'll get to in a minute. And yeah, it can be very devastating in the right hands, but it's definitely more of a support, crowd control kind of super. Now moving on to the melee, which is incredibly interesting, you basically get a smoke grenade. When you throw it at people, it disorients them, and it also damages them over time. As you can see here, people's health is ticking down when you're using it. It makes it really hard to see, very difficult to see actually, and I was in a situation where I was pretty low, I messed up, I played a really wrong play, and someone was about to kill me. I threw the smoke grenade at them, and I was able to kill them because they couldn't see, and they were also taking damage over time, which helped me to get their health lower quicker and finally take down the kill to win that engagement. So far, I'm finding it very interesting. It's completely different to anything that we've had on the other melees before, and I'm excited to use it some more. The upgrades to this melee, you can have Smog, which significantly increases the smoke that comes from your smoke grenades. You have Envenom, which adds a toxin. I don't know if this is going to add more toxins, because when I was using it, I didn't have that upgrade, and it was still poisoning people. But this is an E3 build, you know, things are going to change, so maybe that was just something that wasn't supposed to be happening, and you're just supposed to select it. But when I was using it, it was definitely poisoning people. And then you can also have Snare, where you can stick the smoke grenade to a surface and it will blow up when someone comes near. So you can set traps for people, you can be on a capture point trying to take it, and you can throw this to the side, and when someone comes through it, they're gonna be disoriented and they're gonna be taking damage, which is really cool. I like this a lot. Now moving on to the perks that you can select for your Nightstalker, you have Uncanny Archer, where every target tethered increases your armor and recovery stats by 1 until Shadow Shot is recharged. And recharge rate is also a lot faster, so you're gonna have Shadow Shot a lot faster, and you're gonna be gaining some tanky stats when you do actually use your super. Next we have Shadow Trapper, which tethers have increased range, duration, and potency. I think that's the one that I would personally use, because being able to tether as many people as possible definitely sounds a lot of fun. I want to do that. Plus it's gonna last longer. It's gonna enable me as a Nightstalker to use my super and pick up the kills for myself and not have to rely on my team to do it. Yes, I'm turning into a Slayer class. Deal with it. And then we have Well Provisioned, where you gain an additional grenade and significantly increase grenade durations. So this is going to be cool if you're using any of them, really, because they're all ones that just sit on the ground. So if you're someone that likes to just throw grenades at stuff, that's gonna be the one for you. Next we have Keen Scout, where you sneak faster, gain enhanced motion tracker, and mark all targets that you damage, and your allies are gonna actually get waypoints to your targets, which is crazy. This one sounds really interesting. So you can crouch and move faster while you're doing that. Really good for someone like me. You also get enhanced motion tracker, which I'm assume is just gonna make your radar better. You can see people from further away maybe. Also really good for someone like me who just watches their radar all the time. And then when you hit someone, your teammates are gonna have a waypoint to that person. So you can be like, oh, the person's over there, and you can follow the waypoint and find where that person is. Very, very, very interesting. Next up we have Rapid Shot, where after firing your initial Shadow Shot arrow, you may fire up to 2 more explosive arrows in quick succession. From what I've heard, once you've used this, it's very difficult to not use it, because you can get 3 kills. That's a triple kill right there. If you're obviously doing it fast enough, that's a triple kill. Instead of just having that one direct impact hit that kills someone, you have 3 opportunities to direct impact someone and get the tether. So this sounds like it's gonna be really cool. But now we have Shade Step, where you gain an evade on circle. You double tap circle. This is a completely new mechanic. You have triple jump, but you have this evasion that you can use. I don't know how this is gonna work. I've only seen it in a trailer. We weren't able to use it when we actually played, but man, that rapid shot sounds good. But I kind of want to be dodging people. Imagine a rocket coming at you and you just evade to the side. Doesn't hit you. Imagine a Void Walker shooting their super at you. There's gonna be some montages using Shade Step. There's gonna be some serious montages going on with this, because this is awesome. It sounds awesome. This whole skill tree, I'm all about this skill tree. It's called the Nightstalker. I think it's called that for a reason. It's all about being sneaky. It's about getting up to people. It's about causing havoc. I love this class. Now that we've got all of that skill tree stuff out of the way, my impression, oh my god, I am so in love with Hunter. So in love with Hunter. I think a lot of people weren't really sure if I was gonna like Nightstalker, because it is more of a supporty class. It gives the Hunter a support class. You know, you're gaining armor and recovery, you're suppressing people. It's not all about damage, 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 damage like the other Hunters. But this is my kind of thing right here. This is a ninja with a bow. It's basically what Nightstalker is. It's just, I can't wait to get the full tree leveled up and try everything. And it sucks that I have to wait until September, because being able to sneak faster and have an enhanced radar sounds crazy, but then being able to evade sounds even crazier, and then being able to impact 3 people and get insta kills with a bow sounds amazing, plus the tether. I think a lot of people might not like this class, because if you are a hunter, you are used to like boom, 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 kill, kill, kill everything. Whereas this is a little bit more about being sneaky and using your super to not necessarily get kills, but to set up kills for either yourself or your team, or prevent people from getting to an objective. It's freaking awesome, man. It's just awesome. I honestly fell in love with my hunter more after playing Nightstalker. People ask me all the time, you know, what's your favorite class? And I always say that Hunter and Warlock are very, very, very close for me. But playing the Nightstalker made me love my Hunter more for sure. I am in love even more with my Hunter than I was before. The super looks amazing. It feels amazing. The class looks incredibly interesting. I'm so excited. The only thing that I think will be kind of weak about this is the grenades are not that great. They're okay, but they're not that great. Again, they're about control. They're not really about doing damage. They're about cutting off points or stopping people capturing something. It's not really about just straight up killing people. So that is it for my Nightstalker breakdown and my impressions. I could literally talk about the Nightstalker forever. I could talk about it forever. I'm not gonna do it because that would be annoying. But trust me, it's amazing. All of the new supers and all of the new just classes in general are so fun. They're just so fun. So make sure to stay tuned to my channel. I'm going to be covering each of the new subclasses, of course. I'm going to be talking about the 4 new multiplayer maps that we played, and also the 2 new game modes that we played. Plus, I have a 29 kill game that I got playing Rift when I was at the capture event. That was pretty cool. So I'm probably just going to show you that as well in its own video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more cool things. I do cool things sometimes. And I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.
Ready. Take it. Heavy ammo available.